The role and impact of intellectual property has grown and grown over time, and it has developed into an important international issue. That's why in 1994, members of the World Trade Organization became signatories to the Agreement on Trade-Related Aspects of Intellectual Property Rights, or the TRIPS Agreement. The agreement creates minimum standards of international IP protection and provides for a powerful enforcement mechanism, as WTO membership is dependent on the implementation of these standards. At the time of the agreement, however, there was significant tension between developed and developing nation states. Members including the United States, the European Union and Japan pushed for the agreement, as high levels of IP protection are necessary to incentivise investment in research and development. Developing countries, such as Brazil and Korea, however, expressed considerable concern as a strict interpretation of the agreement fails to recognise the legitimate interests of IP users. For example, the need for developing countries to have sufficient access to technology. In 2001, this tension came to the fore again as a result of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Whilst the HIV/AIDS disease remains incurable, a drug had been developed in America for treating the disease. Article 27(1) of TRIPS, however, provides for patentability for product and process inventions in all fields of technology, provided they are new, involve an inventive step, and are capable of industrial application. As such, the drug developed received patent protection under the TRIPS agreement, and its price was driven up as a result of the monopoly obtained. This posed a severe challenge for developing nations. For example, in sub-Saharan Africa, where over 5 million people had been infected with the disease, but could not afford access to the drug. As such, the TRIPS agreement was seemingly operating to deny these countries access to essential medicines. In order to address this issue, the Doha Declaration on TRIPS and Public Health was adopted by WTO members in 2001. The declaration came in recognition of the public health problems, specifically HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria, and the need for TRIPS to be part of the solution to these problems. The declaration sought to confirm that TRIPS does not and should not prevent members from taking measures to protect public health. The agreement should be interpreted in a way that supports all members' rights to protect public health and promote access to medicines for all. The TRIPS agreement provides flexibility for acting in this way by allowing the nation to issue a compulsory licence on certain grounds under Article 31. One of these grounds is public health. This allows the government to license the use of a patented invention without the permission of a patent holder, which enables developing countries to provide cheaper medicines. Critics of the declaration, however, suggest that it made no real difference to the existing position, as developing countries do not have the resources to develop these drugs anyway. In summary, the Doha Declaration was an attempt to ensure that IP protection appropriately balances encouraging innovation with providing for the public's inherent right to access. This appropriate balance is one where there is no barriers for developing countries to access essential medicines.
Created using Powtoon.